in today, and they're only going to get bigger through the week. So one very one-sided and quick mixed doubles match down. One more to come here, which features Chen and of Malaysia up against Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai of Thailand. There's the mixed doubles draw. We've just seen the world champions ousted, so Yi and Lee safely through to the second round. Now we're going to concentrate on the second match in that little map of the mixed doubles draw.
Heading onto the court in the mixed doubles, Malaysia's Chen Tang-Jie and Toh Wei. And Thailand's number 6 seeds, Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai.
Well, this is a fascinating matchup as well. Just 3 spots between these pairs in the rankings, although the Thais have dominated the head-to-head exchanges. There you see it, 5-1 overall.
Red. It is.
In fact, the only defeats that the Thai pair have suffered to the Malaysians was fairly recent. It was last October, quarterfinals of the Arctic Open in Finland. So there's Chen. They are ranked 9 in the world as a pair. They've only been 1 place higher ever. That was the back end of last year. And 2023 was a big year for them because it was the year they got into that top 10 for the first time. And they also took down a title as well. That was the Taipei Open Super 300 event, as we look at Toh Wei. 23 years of age, 3 years younger than her partner. And this is a repeat of the Thai Masters final of last month, where the Thais beat the Malaysians. So they'll be looking to do it all over again. Puavaranukroh is 26. They're up at 6 in the world. They were at number 1 back in December of 2021, when they were at the top of the shop. 16 World Tour events they've won. Best here was a runner-up performance in 2020, as we look at Taerattanachai. 31 now, but still with an unquenching love of badminton. They've won 2 World Tour finals as a pair, these two, and they've already taken down the India Open in January, which is a Super 750. So it's all set up with the Thais clearly favourites, but you know, on their day, the Malaysians can be very dangerous. Well, you gave me a good steer on that last match, Chris, when you said you just had a feeling that Yi and Lee could cause some problems to the Koreans. What about this one? Can you see, I mentioned it's a 5-1 on the head-to-head. Can you see Chen and Toh worrying the Thais in this match?
I mean, they can definitely worry, and there's no doubt about that. They've been playing well, but the thing for me is last week I was kind of in awe of how well Sub-Syrian Dechapol played against Zheng Siwen, Huang Guichong. That was the form when they were world number 1. They played so well. It was a very strange game that they lost in the semi-final to the Koreans. They led pretty much 75% of the match and somehow lost in straight games. It was all really a topsy-turvy game, but the way they played last week for me was a big kind of movement forward, and it was a big change from what I'd seen at the end of last year, where I hadn't seen the same pair. If they can carry on that form from last week, I think it could be a big ask today for the Malaysians.
Gavin Smith will be our chair umpire for this mixed doubles round of 32. And Latif Johari of Indonesia is the service judge. I reckon they're on court a bit earlier than they would have expected, because first match took 33 minutes, second match 29 minutes. It's not even midday yet, it's not even 11:30. Stand by then for the introductions from the chair.
gentlemen, on my right, Chen Tangji, Taerattanachai, Malaysia. And on my left, Puavaranukroh, Taerattanachai, Thailand. Taerattanachai to serve to Chen Tangji, the ball. Clear.
So here we go then, on this second mixed doubles the 32 on the show court. I like to be positive, this Malaysian pair, wherever possible. It should produce, or should make for a very entertaining match.
I'd say the way that the Malaysians have improved over the last kind of 12 to 18 months has been incredible. And the cohesion that they have, the understanding that they have, and they're so united. And I think that's one of the reasons why they have improved so quick. They're such a good team together. I mean, even the matching hairstyles, but it's the way that they work together, and you know, they're so united. If one makes an error and they're not fast, and no matter what the situation in the game, they're still united and working together. Malaysians are such different players as well. Chen, really physical, hard-working, and then Toe's a bit more creative and you know, works hard to get her partner the lift, and they're just very different but blend so well together. Great call there from Toe, just letting her partner know. Great dipping serve there.
One of the best net players in mixed doubles, Taerattanachai as well. Hasn't missed much.
In the early rounds, she played really well, and then Dechapo in the quarter-final really stepped up, and it's the best I've seen him play for a long time. Can they carry on that confidence from last week into this week?
Seeded 6 here, incidentally, the Taipan, which corresponds with their world ranking.
The wrong set there, shot there from Dechapo, but really good cover from Chen, and a really good flat, slightly even downward drive, really well placed, puts Sapsiri in so much trouble. Malaysians had a really good start, especially Chen so far, hasn't really put her foot wrong, and Taipei's, so pair from Thailand, sorry, they haven't really had a chance to get into the game.
Just a beautifully crafted point from Puavaranukroh in particular.
6-7.
Yeah, really well rally there, but Dechapol just working it until he gets that chance at the net, but really calm, composed, good shot selection. That's what we saw in the later rounds in the French Open, just get better and better from Dechapol.
Service over. 8-7.
Uncharacteristic error with the lift from Taerattanachai. Looked like it was inside the line.
Service over. 8-9.
That's more like the Taerattanachai we know at the net. And they kind of sneak themselves a 2-point lead at the mid-game break. So at one point, Chen and To had all the momentum.
อันที่สองเขาชวนเล่นอะไรเขาชวนเล่นช้าๆใช่ไหมเพราะฉะนั้นเราต้องเข้าหาลูกหน่อยไม่ใช่รอลูกอยู่ข้างล่างพอเราลูกอยู่ข้างล่างปุ๊บเราจะทำอะไรมันปัดแล้วลูกมันขึ้นเข้าใจป่ะอันที่สามคือสร้างเกมบุกด้วยเพราะฉะนั้นพอสร้างเกมบุกแนว1แนว2มันต้องมีประสิทธิภาพคือการเคลื่อนที่และเล่นลูกส่วนจะแต่งจะทำอะไรเอาเลยเข้าใจป่ะเพราะฉะนั้นอย่าประมาทนะเกมบุก
Second game. 11-9. Out. Service over. 10-11.
A little bit of fortune there, but it was the right shot. And it's so integral that, you know, when you outmaneuver your opponent, you get that block in then. We find the space, chase forward and try and get on the attack.
That's wonderful placement.
Service over.
Yeah, really well placed there because the gap there was tiny. Toe just slightly committed a bit more to the middle than the line, which opened it up. There she kind of goes back to the line, middle, sorry. She's got to keep her position on the line to cover the line, then she would have had that.
Service over. 13-12.
Maybe there have been a few more unforced errors from the Thais than we're used to seeing, but the standards are very, very high.
Really good interception of the net from Toe. Yeah, reads this one well, good interception. Good placement as well, really awkward place for Dechapol to try and get that away.
Service over. 13-14.
Another really quick game so far, only 11 minutes up to this point. Short and sharp, these rallies. Oh, that's very, very good.
Yeah, and that's a surprising thing because All England generally is a slower haul which allows for longer rallies, and earlier matches we've seen have been very quick as well, and this is as well. It's a little bit quicker than normal in here, but I wouldn't say a lot.
Cheering you can hear, by the way. We've got action on 3 other courts inside the arena. Court 2 is available. There we go. Court 2 is available as well with live coverage. This is an absolutely intriguing match on the show court. Thought it might be close, and that's the way it's proven. They were a couple of points down at the mid-game break, actually, Chen and Toe.
Service over.
Yeah, brilliant. I think something the Malaysians have kind of had over the last year, just because they're a younger pair, as in they haven't been together a very long time, and it's just been a little bit up and down, but so far they've shown, the level they can play at. Some of the big performances, quarter-final of the World Championships, semi-final of China Open, which was massive. But then they have, on the flip side, played 29 tournaments, which is a lot.
14.
That's what you need to do, though, in the Olympic qualifying. You maybe have to play a few extras, because you've got to get those extra points in, or try to. Great attack, and now the momentum is all with Malaysians.
19-14.
Pair from Thailand just looking a bit flat, looking like they're not too sure what to do. Very well placed attack there. You can see outside the left hip of Sapsiri.
Game point. 14.
So, first game on the board for Chen and Toe, 21-14. inside a quarter of an hour, and much food for thought for Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai. It was close for long periods, but just at the business end, the Malaysians have the answer. They lead 1 game to none.
Dari attack ya lebih enak. Kamu sadar depannya jangan hilang toh. Tadi kamu agak hilang tuh. Agak naik-naik jadi mereka ada chance attack tuh. Ya. Ini banyak angkat banyak. Dan gitu terus kalau nggak blok. Enak di posisinya. Ya. Belakang juga gitu kan variasi. Jangan selalu lembut, ada chance attack aja masalah. Ya. Kalau udah bola nanggung, berani attack loh. Ya. Ini kan perempuan nggak ada counter attack-nya. Pinter perempuan dulu aja sih play kamu.
Kelihatan sekali kan kamu ini, dia biasanya udah tahu kan dia blok itu, kamu blok dia langsung kamu tekan jauhnya. Aku setuju terus.
Ya, harus ini harus berubah. Sama apa kalau dikejar? Ya, delay aja udah.
พอเล่นปุ๊บกลายเป็นวางกับเขาพอวางกับเขาปุ๊บมันก็เป็นลูกชาไปพอลูกชาไปเขาก็แทง2 ข้างหลังเนี่ยแล้วเราก็ตีอันเดอร์เราก็ไม่สะดวกพอไม่สะดวกปุ๊บเราก็จะทำอะไรก็จะวางอยู่ข้างหน้าก็จะเคลียร์อยู่ข้างหน้าพอเคลียร์อยู่ข้างหน้าปุ๊บลูกเป็นลูกช้าไปหมดช้าออกไปปุ๊บเขาทำเขาก็มันก็ไม่มีฤทธิ์เข้าหาลูกแล้วก็แทงใส่ถูกป่ะเราควรจะสร้างเกมดูสร้างเกมดูสร้างอย่างไรหยอดช้าแบบวางลูกลงถ้าวางลูกลงยิ่งต้องเข้าแล้วชนะเกิดจากอะไรโดยช่วงเขาเล่นเร็วใส่ผู้หญิงไม่ใช่เล่นช้าเป็นผู้หญิงแล้วไม้เราเตรียมตัวทำอะไรบ้างเตรียมตัวเพื่อนอะไรบ้างไม่ได้เตรียมตัวอะไรเลยเนี่ยไม่ได้เตรียมตัวเลยทำไมต้องวางกันเข้าใจว่าทำไมต้องเล่นกับเขาชวนเล่นต้องเล่นด้วยไหมจะเล่นกับเขาหรือเปล่าคำว่าจะเล่นกับเขาหมายความว่าจะเล่นกับมึงไหมถูกป่ะเราไม่เล่น
现在开始啊！还有那个开始啊，这边输了你要输啊，投射的多一点，哎。
Second game. The ball. Clear.
We do have the psychological boost. The Malaysians, they beat the Thai pair the last occasion they faced off, even though they're 5-1 behind on the head-to-head.
And the interesting thing is, I said last week the pair from Thailand played really well. They did, they beat the world #1s. They beat the very best pair in the world in this incredible game. It feels like they've come out flat now. That could be partly because in their semi-final they were so far up, 10-2, 18-11 against Seo and Che from South Korea, and they managed to lose. And sometimes it can feel like the carpet's kind of swept from your feet, and the way they've just come out, it's not quite the same that I saw in the quarter-final. They're a bit flat and bit passive, and full credit to the Malaysians, they've come out really aggressive, but it's not quite the same pair from Thailand.
How hard is it, Chris, when you have 2 massive events like the French Open and then the All England successive weeks, physically and mentally?
Yeah, it's really tough, the amount of games you play, and for some of these players, there's also German Open the week before, and then some of them might continue on, and this is the tough thing with them with qualifying. It can be long blocks where you're in a totally different continent. And there's one way of looking at it: you can feel good, you can feel confident if it goes well. On the other hand, if it doesn't go well, it feels like literally the world has ended. And the way that the pair from Thailand have come out is so different from last week. When they played Zheng Siwen, Kong Ah Chong, they were incredible. I was so impressed with the level they played at, and today hasn't quite been that yet. Now, obviously, we're very early in the match, and it could totally turn on its head. And in the first round and second round out in French Open, the pair from Thailand, it took 3 games. They lost the first game in both matches to get going. And could it be the same today? Quite possibly.
Oh, she'll be disgusted with herself for missing that.
3-5.
But it just shows how important it is. You can see how stretched, how off balance Sabsiri is here, and that's enough. You know, she should have made that mistake, no doubt about it, but when you stretch, when you twist, when you turn your opponent, it makes the shot so much more complicated.
Service over, 6-4.
Total miscue from Chen. Look a different pair in this game, don't they? The ties.
Yeah, and that was brilliant from Sabsiri there. And that's what I saw so much of last week. Solid in defence, and then as soon as she gets the attacks, clinical. Really easy put away in the end. There, just calm and composed. It's the wrong shot there from Dechapol. Chen's done really well to read it. He's ready to perfection. You can see he's standing there when the shuttle comes to him, but totally the wrong shot played by Dechapol there.
Service over, 10-6.
Well, 11-6, they'll be absolutely delighted with that after dropping the opening game. And Puavaranukroh and Taerattanachai right back in this match now by the looks of it. Decent lead at the mid-game break.
บางครั้งเราเร็วไปแล้วเราจะตีบางครั้งเราตีเร็วไปเราเคลื่อนที่ถึงดูดีๆเข้าใจป่ะ1 2ต้องเรื่องจังหวะเวลา3คือเรื่องความคล่องแคล่วว่องไว4เรื่องทีมเวิร์คคือการประสานงานไม่ใช่จะเอาแต้มทุกช็อตจะทำอะไรสร้างเกมเข้าใจป่ะเข้าใจไหมสร้างเกมแต่เราต้องสวิตช์ออนอยู่ตลอดเวลาอย่าพลาดอย่าวับเข้าใจป่ะเพราะฉะนั้นประสานงานกันดีๆแนว1แนว2จะรูปแบบเกมไหนจะทำอะไรรักษาดีๆเข้าใจป่ะทำต่อให้เป็นโค้ช
Ya, jangan mati bola gampang.
13-6.
They just look like they're completely bossing this contest now, don't they, Thai pair?
Yeah, I think they're just frustrating the Malaysians. There's a lot more mistakes now in the second game from the Malaysian pair, and we haven't really had these long rallies. It's been a very quick game so far, and I think everyone's just kind of finding their level. Good defensive shot there from Dechapol, just stretching his opponent. For Toda, she was so off balance, she really couldn't control her. It's amazing how the game has turned on its head. You know, it's gone a bit flat just because there's a big lead and the Malaysians are really struggling to find their level now, and we're not really having many rallies. Quite a lot of unforced errors.
Yes, and they're also probably thinking already about the decider, albeit that Thais haven't got their second game secured yet. Good lead in the end.
I think for the Malaysians, you know, from the first game they was quite comfortable, so they're almost expecting shots to not come back, and now just a few more coming back. Pair from Thailand are moving it round better, controlling the game better, and we've just seen a different version of the Malaysians, and this is what I mean about their level when I look at some of their tournaments. It's quite up and down, and this is why they had to play 29 tournaments, which is a lot.
So rare outing for Hawkeye here.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 8-15.
It's amazing how few line calls are overturned with Hawkeye. Should give the line judges a shout out because they do a phenomenal job. Get one look in normal speed.
Service over, 16-9.
Absolutely no. It might be too little too late in this particular game, but it's a terrific shot.
11-17. Over 18-11.
So the inevitable time march to levelling the match continues. Just a couple of points required now to set us up for a decider in really quick time. inside half an hour to this point.
In the end, you know, they do have a part to play, but it's just amazing how the game can kind of turn on its head. And I did see this, you know, last week from the pair from Thailand. As I said, they started slow in almost every match and then came alive, and they've definitely improved their level. And, you know, by doing that, the Malaysians have struggled quite a bit more in this second game.
Service over, 12-20.
Plenty of game points in hand. And the two players in orange. So we are going to have a decider, 21-12 in that second game. Another 15-minute game. And so we are poised for a one-game shootout here. Should be fun in just a moment.
Lên nóอึดอัดไหมถามก่อนอึดอัดเรื่องอะไรมันลงมาปุ๊บเองก็ดันไปส้มกับแดงเลยเข้าใจป่ะไม่ต้องมาวางมุมนี้เลยไม่เกี่ยวมุมนี้เลยไม่เอาเลยไม่เกี่ยวเข้าใจป่ะแย่ที่สุดคือตรงนี้แย่ที่สุดคือตรงนี้ด้านสุดคือนี่อันนี้ไปเลยเข้าใจป่ะเพราะฉะนั้นเซตตัวอย่างนี้ให้ดีนะเข้าใจป่ะข้างหน้าช้าไม่ได้เพราะฉะนั้นเรื่องความต้องไวกับอะไรเรื่องจังหวะเวลาเข้าเล่นลูกบางทีเราเข้าเร็วปุ๊บเข้าช้าปุ๊บตาย
Variasi antara jab atau bloknya harus masanya. Ya. Kalau kira-kira toh belum buka, kamu jangan jab dulu, pasti dibuang. Tapi kalau toh udah agak buka, kamu udah siap, kamu jab nggak masalah. Kamu jab, kamu harus cover dulu, jangan ngarepin partner dulu. Ya, fokus di servis 5 servis tuh, intinya di situ. Ya. Berani toh geser-geser kamu angkat tuh. Berani kena. Ingetin. Kalau udah tanggung, banyak ke perempuan aja. Laki-laki dia tunggu semua bola kamu nih, jalan tuh, defense-nya tuh. Ya. Jalan aja, arah-arahnya aja dibuka ke perempuannya. Ya, bolanya nggak ada.
เล่นตัวเองก็ดี
Coaches, return to your chair.
เอางี้ก็แทงยังไม่มั่นใจลูกเสิร์ฟเองฟิลลิ่งเสิร์ฟลูกจะทำอะไร
Be ready to... Final game. Laval.
Well, Chen and Tae have just got to essentially forget that second game happened. Put it out of their minds. Go again here.
Play.
Already seen a lot more active, aggressive point. It was kind of like the first two games, they were kind of feeling each other out in a way in regards to seeing how the Hall was playing and how each other were playing, and the level was not the highest in the first two games. So I think this third game is going to be totally different.
Service over, 1-1.
Bit of a gift there from Dechapol. Simple lift, he's off balance. Can't afford to make those mistakes early on. Gift your opponent that bit of confidence and that easy point. Just indecision there from Toe. I think she was thinking, do I hold the net, do I play soft, or do I hold and poke? There. Just waited a fraction too long and the shuttle dips and the shot becomes a lot more complicated. When you're the net player, you've got to get on the shuttle as quickly as possible.
Well, he was playing singles for a couple of shots there, Puavaranukroh, with Taerattanachai on the deck.
Yeah, it's good composure, though, from the Malaysians, because in that situation, you can almost try too much when there's a player down, you know, as he said. Dechapol was playing singles, and it's very hard for him to contain the rally. Malaysians did exactly the right thing, stayed calm and just kept the pressure on. Yeah, Malaysians did well there. They got Dechapol so low. You know, he's taking it kind of just off the floor, and it's so hard. Look how low that is, and it's so hard for him to control the shuttle there, and it gives Toe the chance to be able to chase and cover where it was going anyway. Well read by Dechapol on that round the head, and then he managed to put the pace in and put the Malaysians in trouble, and fairly easily put away from Sapsiri at the net.
Well, stoic defence from the Thais, paying dividends there.
For the Malaysians, being ranked 9 in the world is such that awkward position. You're so close to getting seeded in all these big tournaments. If you're seeded, obviously you would have avoided the pair from Thailand and all the other top 8 pairs, but it just can't quite sneak in.
Service over, 5-6.
And I look at their results, it's kind of so varied. They've had patches of brilliance, as I said, a big 7,000 points from Chinese Taipei Open, quarter-final of the World Championships, but then when I also look, they've had a lot of first round or second round, so they just haven't quite performed, and often it's because they've played a seed early on in the tournament.
To this decider so far. The first 2 games, in the first game we saw Malaysians dominant, second game the other way around, but here it's kind of 2 players feeling each other out a little bit, albeit 40 minutes into the match. No real advantage as yet.
Dachapol Puavaranukroh challenge called out.
Well, I'm not sure how much of a view they'd have had of that, but they're going to challenge it anyway. I think the shuttle was landing fairly softly. You'd expect the line call to be correct, but Hawkeye's going to check it.
Correction in.
Well, good use of it.
That's an incredible challenge, as you said. I don't think Dechapol could see it. It was just the feeling that he had. What a challenge. Big point for the Malaysians because they got all tangled up really early on in the rally and both of them going for it. They did so well to get themselves out of trouble here. You see how low and in trouble. Good placement, downward shot there. See, sub-series really stretched, and that's where the gap was. This level, everyone's just trying to basically put the shuttle into the gap. Coaching for the Malaysian, you got Nova Widianto and Rexy Manaki. Rexy obviously being one of the best men's doubles players ever, and Nova Widianto a very, very, very successful mixed doubles player. Mistake, to be honest, from Dechapol there. He's above tape. He's slightly out of position, but he's not really, you know, in lots of trouble. And to make a mistake in that situation is just a bit of a gift to the Malaysians. This game has been really patchy with kind of the flow, the runs, and the level, just everything.
Well, you can't accuse them of not being up for it. Massive points at stake here, Olympic qualification-wise. And coming in 9th in the world, desperately trying to get to Paris, and they lead at the mid-game break with a little 3-point cushion.
Blok lagi, cek lagi, blok lagi. Belakangnya juga begitu. Kamu tadi yang bahas itu posisinya begitu. Jangan diusahakan. Itu jangan tangan.
จะเซตยังไงเพื่อให้เล่นเกมอะไรต่อเล่นเกมอะไรต่อด้วยการวางลูกความเร็วลูกดู
10-8. 11-8. Clear.
Suspected there might be a little bit of a response just after the mid-game break from side pair. So no, they can't afford to drop much further behind here.
Make sure they can see.
As much time on the deck, Taerattanachai, she has upright this decider. Down again there.
Yeah, they do well to get themselves back in, and they really did. They're in an okay position. See their body weight just loses control slightly. There, Sapsiri can't make that mistake. She's not in trouble. She's not out of position. She's at tape level. She's too good to make a mistake like that.
I think they've done really well to regroup the Malaysians after being distinctly second best in that second game. Haven't let the Taerattanachai carry on with the momentum that they had.
Well left by Sapsiri. See the shuttle obviously drifting quite a long way out. Toe there just taking her time, asking for a towel down, slow things down, regroup. Such a tough one for Sapsiri. She read it, she was there. You know, anything but pretty much a net cord she would have easily had. She reads it, she's there. Look, but played to ultimate perfection. I mean, net cord, it bounces over her racket. There's not really anything she can do. This is the key part of the match so far.
Wow, dropped on the line.
15-11.
Yeah, here you can see, obviously, Sapsiri's easily got it. Just leaves it, lands on the line. Moment of, you could say, good fortune for the Malaysians or bad luck for the Thailand pair.
Service over, 12-15.
think it hopefully isn't that serious that it's going to prevent this match from continuing.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those where they're just a little bit tiny, a little bit of blood, and obviously not allowed any blood, so just getting someone on to try and address that, get it sorted, so you get the game flowing again.
12-15.
Now concentration after that break, what are we going to see?
Well, more of the same. Chen
Service over, 16.
beginning to enjoy himself again. He was quiet in that second game, having looked excellent in the first, but now he's right back on it.
Yeah, and you know, he's kind of the workhorse of the partnership, and To, although younger player, she's the one controlling things, dictating things, and instructing him, and kind of taking charge of, you know, what she wants him to do.
Service over, 13-16.
Tension just building.
Oh, hit the line. They want a challenge.
Challenge called in.
But that may be more out of frustration than actual general or genuine belief that that was the wrong call. That was wide. So another good use of the challenge, and they move to within 4 points of the match here.
Clear. Out. Service over, 14-17.
Well, it's never easy, is it, to get over the line? And here comes, well, maybe not unexpected fight back from the Thais.
Service
You
over.
can see it in the body language.
18.
Malaysians are so fired up for this, whereas the pair from Thailand just look a little bit flat. And they're the ones under pressure. They're the ones expected to win.
Very quick to spot the opportunity there, To. And they're just a couple of points away now.
19-15.
Yeah, and the net shot there from Sapsiri, this is uncharacteristic of her, very, very loose. Good block there. Easy kill. Look how loose that is. I mean, good placement, you could say, because it's almost impossible for Dechpol to be able to get that. And it really has been quite a strange game, just with the levels so up and down from both partnerships.
Need to keep a cool head now.
Yeah, there was incredible defence during that rally from To. She was on the floor in so much trouble and just calmly guided the shuttle away. This is the thing when Chen, now he's flowing, and when he's flowing, he looks a totally different player. wasn't flowing at all in the second game.
Five match points. They're there, and you can see exactly what it means. 21-15 in the decider, and that's a big win.
Brilliant defence on that last rally from Toe, guiding the shuttle away, defended incredibly well.
So the 9th-ranked pair in the world topple the 6th-ranked pair, who formerly, of course, were up at world number 1 a couple of years ago. But it's a huge victory for Chen and Toe. Just under an hour on court. And having seen their game pretty much dismantled in the second game, which the Thais won 21-12, they did really well to recover the initiative in the decider. Big, big win for those two. 21-14, 12-21, 21-15. 58 minutes on court.
See 2 upsets in a row here in the mixed doubles on day 2 of the All England.
Warm welcome back, and as we were mentioning at the start, eagerly awaited event this, and we're doing a roaring trade around and in the arena, rackets and various apparel.